You need to create an environment, a platform where your customers will be able to network with their peers and with your executives. You need to be able to allow them to provide strategic guidance and best practices. You need to come up with what we call the engagement engine.
You want to make sure your business has a page on Yelp. Now, people sometimes have hot opinions about Yelp because Yelp is notorious for negative reviews, but there are a lot of people out there who use it regularly to give top stars to their favorite restaurants and shops. Love them or hate them, we don't recommend ignoring them.
Welcome to the Inside Forbes Councils podcast. Each episode shares transformative insights and advice from members of Forbes Councils, a group of invitation-only communities for successful executives and entrepreneurs. This is Inside Forbes Councils.
Hey everyone, and welcome to episode 24 of the Inside Forbes Councils podcast. My name is Stephen Ganoza. Today we're going to discuss engaging your customers, specifically engaging customers in your marketing and leveraging customer experiences to drive even more sales. We'll hear from two Forbes Councils members, Eyal Danon of Ignite Advisory Group and Danielle Roberts of Boomer Benefits. First, a customer advisory board. What is such a thing? Eyal Danon, the president and founder of Ignite Advisory Group, will discuss the possible advantages of engaging your top customers in an advisory capacity.
Good morning. This is Eyal Danon. I'm the president and founder of Ignite Advisory Group. We are a professional services firm that is specializing in creating and running customer advisory boards for leading companies such as Amazon Web Services, HP Enterprise, Xerox, Verizon, and many others. I wanted to talk to you about the engagement challenge. How do you engage your top customers? Since this is a real challenge, right? Companies want to gain roadmap validation, they want to co-innovate with their key clients, and they want to create a trusted network. But decision makers and influencers are overwhelmed with information, they are inundated with invitations, and they are skeptical of any sales pitches. So what do you do? What do you need to do? You need to create an environment, a platform where your customers will be able to network with their peers and with your executives. You need to be able to allow them to provide strategic guidance and best practices. And they have less bandwidth for anything that is tactical, such as surveys and tweets and product reviews. So this is something very important to remember. You need to come up with what we call the engagement engine, and it has three levers. The first one is audience engagement. You need to focus on common challenges and opportunities in order to create content, and the content needs to be powerful, right? It needs to be valuable, it needs to be relevant. Then you need to invest time and effort in building up the community, the advisory board membership. And the last part is the peer exchange, allowing a dialogue, allowing a conversation to flourish amongst the members. We believe that successful advisory boards have the 80-20 ratio where the members do 80% of the talking and your company executives only do 20% of the talking. Does it work? We've done our research with Oracle on advisory board programs, and the research has found that customers that participate in advisory boards increase their rate of purchasing by 18%, increased their willingness to recommend you to other customers by 24%, and their overall satisfaction rating is up by 25%. The last point to remember is that advisory boards operate on three levels. Level 1 is around customer satisfaction, level 2 is around product roadmap, and level 3 is strategic in nature. Each advisory board has its own intricacies, and you need to be very careful when you design the advisory board to make sure that if you design a strategic advisory board, for example, you design it in such a way that it would focus on key topics such as go-to-market, pricing, corporate strategy, and culture versus things such as improving your net promoter score. More information, free information, is available on the Ignite AG website. Just Google Customer Advisory Board Consulting and you will find us. Thank you very much.
This is Inside Forbes Councils. We'll be right back.
Are you a successful executive or entrepreneur with insights to share? Learn more about our invitation-only communities at ForbesCouncils.com. Forbes Councils members have the opportunity to collaborate with fellow business leaders to overcome challenges and create new opportunities. Members also have access to support benefits that help them save time and money, and a platform, Community Voice, on Forbes.com, through which they can amplify their voices and exchange ideas. See if you qualify at ForbesCouncils.com.
Okay, so perhaps you're not quite ready to invite your top customers onto an advisory board, or it doesn't suit your business, or you've just got way too many customers. Well, Danielle Roberts of Boomer Benefits is going to discuss engaging a larger population of clients and soliciting feedback and reviews from them that could boost your marketing efforts.
Hi, my name is Danielle Roberts, and I am the co-founder at Boomer Benefits, where we help baby boomers navigate their entry into Medicare across 47 states. I head up all the marketing efforts here at Boomer Benefits. So today I wanted to share some of our best tips on using online reviews to build brand authority. So everyone knows that reviews help build credibility online, but how many of us are actually actively taking the time to grow the online reviews? There are a lot of great businesses out there that have no reviews strategy at all. And I think that establishing an authority brand really requires some social proof of your business's legitimacy. And online reviews are a great way to present that proof. They just build credibility. So I wanted to share a few steps that we've taken here at our agency to gain over 2,000 online reviews in the last 18 months. The first thing I learned is that your clients like to have choices on where they can leave a review for you. So for example, you might have a great Facebook page, and your clients who use Facebook would probably be willing to leave a review for you there. But not everybody uses Facebook, or even if they do, they may not be familiar with how to leave a review on Facebook. This is certainly something we've run into here at Boomer Benefits, where our demographic, of course, is baby boomers age 65 plus. Making your business easy to find on multiple review sites is also key to gaining reviews that you didn't even ask for. We recommend setting up your Google My Business page as one place for people to leave reviews. It only takes a few minutes to set up, and then anyone who's a Gmail user or has a Google account for AdWords or another reason can pretty easily write a review for you on Google. And you'll be pleasantly surprised to find that reviews will appear there occasionally, even with you doing nothing to promote them, because many of your clients are, of course, are already using Gmail or Google products. Next, and this one is controversial, but you want to make sure your business has a page on Yelp. Now, people sometimes have hot opinions about Yelp because Yelp is notorious for negative reviews, but there are a lot of people out there who use it regularly to give top stars to their favorite restaurants and shops. So having a Yelp business page will attract reviews from people who already use Yelp anyway. Also, when someone is searching for your business by name, Yelp has high domain authority and therefore appears on page 1 of the SERPs for many businesses. So love them or hate them, we don't recommend ignoring them. Something you want to know about Yelp reviews is that they screen the reviews for trustworthiness. So this means you want your own customers who are already active Yelpers to be the people you invite to leave a Yelp review for your business. Otherwise, reviews from brand new people who create a Yelp account just to review you oftentimes won't help you much. It's because those reviews will get filtered into the not recommended section at the bottom of your Yelp page, which makes the reviews really hard to find, and they also don't factor into the star rating that Yelp is giving you online. To give you some perspective on this morning, Yelp shows 10 reviews for our agency, but if you scroll to the bottom of our Yelp business page, you'll find 90 hidden reviews. And of course, we've reviewed all these unrecommended ones, and they're actually all legitimate reviews from real clients of our agency. But for whatever reason, the Yelp algorithm has just screened them out. So this means when it comes to Yelp, you've got to play the long game and the numbers game. Sometimes those reviews will sit in the unrecommended section for months and then suddenly get shifted to an active review. So being patient often will reward you in the end. The best way to get Yelp reviews is simply to include Yelp in the options that your website offers to your clients for leaving reviews. Over time, you'll find that some of your clients see your Yelp badge and leave a review that you never even requested. And these, of course, end up being screened in as a real review by Yelp a lot more often. So Yelp is definitely the trickiest review site of the bunch, but you want to include them if possible. Lastly, I really recommend signing up with an online reviews vendor like Shopper Approved or Trustpilot. Now, these options are expensive, but they're a great way to make reviews easy for your verified customers because these vendors have multiple different options for how you can collect the reviews, including a badge on your site or a link, which can be emailed to every new client. If you make it a practice to send your link to new clients, you'll be amazed at how many of your customers will take 2 minutes to click the link and leave their feedback. The added bonus of a service like this is that you can display the reviews easily on your website with a badge or a widget that the vendors will provide for you. So now you've got several places where your clients can leave a review, and you've created this scenario where you can simply ask your clients, where's your favorite place to leave an online review? Then send them the site of their choice, or you can simply provide them with a list of multiple options, and they can make their comments on whichever site they feel is easiest for them to use personally. Most important, don't be afraid to ask for reviews. I find that this is often the missing link for businesses who aren't getting a lot of online reviews at all. Make the contact, and more often than not, people will be happy to help you out. Now, I should probably take a minute to talk about negative reviews. If your company can be found easily online and you do a fair amount of business, it's inevitable that at some point there'll be a less than happy client who may leave you a negative review. Don't panic. It's actually not bad to have 1 or 2 clients who leave you a less than 5-star review, because this legitimizes all the other good reviews that people are reading about you online, and it makes you seem more credible and real, which of course is what you are. When someone leaves a review that's not a glowing and happy one, the best thing you can do as a business owner is just to immediately respond by saying you're sorry to hear that feedback. Leave a contact number and ask them to reach out to you personally because you care enough to hear what made them unhappy. You'll actually find that few of those people who leave the negative reviews will actually contact you after you respond, but everyone else who reads those reviews and your response will see that you responded quickly with a caring attitude, and that's really all people want to see, that you're a business that cares when something goes wrong. So there you have my steps that my agency has taken to gain over 2,000 high-star reviews across all of our online review platforms, and I hope they help you to do the same for your company. You can learn more about our company at boomerbenefits.com or on Twitter, where my handle is @boomerbenefits. You can also find us on Facebook. Thanks and have a great day.
Your current customers may be a marketing resource for you, whether you engage them in an advisory capacity or just make it really easy for them to publicly endorse your business. Reaching your past customers can be cheaper than lead gen or putting together an advertising campaign. Engage your customers and let them speak for you. I want to thank Eyal Danon and Danielle Roberts for sharing their thoughts. We'll see you in the next episode.
This has been Inside Forbes Councils. Please be sure to subscribe to us on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. If you're a member of the Forbes Councils and would like to participate in our podcast series, please email your member concierge. If you're interested in joining a Forbes Council, learn more at forbescouncils.com.